But we'll see exactly what Myth eSports decide to pick up.
Reserve time.
And we will be seeing the final bans coming out from Myth eSports. They will be looking to take out that not mid lane, what am I talking about? I'm all over the place. They should be taking out an offlaner. They will take out an invoker, however. It doesn't look like there will be an invoker pickup, as they do have that mid lane here in that Temper Assassin. You got your presumably tri-lane, the Crystal Manslaughter of Shaker, but they did run that very strange duel last game, so they might see a dual coming out from Brisk with Crystal Maiden Slaughter, Earthshaker with another hero for that Temper Assassin mid lane. Myth eSports, they'll be picking up their mid hero here, and they will be picking up a Slark.
Dire team pick.
Slark's a very strong and a good choice in my opinion. Dark Pact is just amazing. Particularly in those early stages of the game, and he has multiple ways to escape and get on out of there if he ever gets in trouble. Brisk, like we've seen Slark be used both effectively and a little bit ineffectively the past 2 days, but I think Slark is an excellent choice here for Myth eSports.
It offers that lockdown and holds people in place. Jump on in. You got the follow up from the Lich. You got Rurik, Gyrocop to help out a little bit further. Timbersaw is going to be drilling through heroes.
Reserve time.
Slark with that in his ultimate that makes him basically true invisible unless next to towers is so strong. You jump on in there, and what are they going to do? I don't even believe Slaughter's amplified damage reveals you while you're under the Shadow Dance. I'm not quite sure about that. Would you happen to know it?
I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't think it does. I may be completely wrong here, but I'm pretty sure track doesn't either. I'm sure someone in like the chat or something is going to correct us, but like these guys are noobs, don't know what they're talking about. But the thing about Slark is he can still dive towers and stuff once he's at level 6, which is actually quite powerful. So I expect Myth eSports to put on the aggression very, very early.
And now, the final pickup of that Mirana. Earthshaker, Crystal Man, Mirana, very strong heroes with great lockdown. Slaughter, throw that on top. Their lockdown is very, very scary. Over on the side of Myth eSports, their only reliable lockdown is a lift coming out from Rubik. So, if it comes to being able to pick off heroes and pick them out of place, Brisk Effect, they have the core, they have the lineup, they can easily do that and make Myth eSports pay. However, Myth eSports, they have a lot of AoE and burst damage in themselves. I mean, you have your Lich, you have your Timbersaw, Gyrocopter, and a little bit of Fade Bolt to come over. But let's get into the game. Myth eSports on the side of Myth eSports, you do have Tinky, the captain, will be ran on Lich. PKL, it's the stand-in for Myth eSports, will be on that Timbersaw. Rubik being played by Juppy, Mescal on that Gyrocopter, and in mid lane you have Atpays on that Slark.
And for the side of Brisk Effect, we do have Jake Uchiha on the slaughter there. Legendary is going to be going, well, mid currently, but he's on the Mirana. Bambi, the captain and drafter, or at the very least a drafter, is on the Templar Assassin. Necronomicon with the nice Crystal Maiden set is moving towards top at the moment, top mid, not even sure. And the Xenos is on the Earthshaker once again. So it looks like it will be a tri-lane here in top for now at the very least, which isn't bad. I mean, Crystal Maiden can use Frostbite to get some farm jungle as well.
And the good news is this time they'll actually have people in each lane. But Bambi being in this offlane, he did really, really well last game. Do you think it's worth throwing your TA again in this offlane position, especially against this scary looking lineup of a Rubik, Gyrocopter, and a potential Lich could be looming about?
No, I honestly think it's a very risky situation, and Tinky spots the ward placement and immediately D-ward. That's very unfortunate there. But I mean, I really think that putting Templar Assassin in an off lane by herself, Legendary stuck on the cliff. What?
Oh,
the lift. Yeah.
Juppy.
Nice.
All the happy faces come out except Legendary. He's not going to be happy about this. That's at least another 50 seconds. He's stuck up on that cliff. And, well, I wonder if Juppy's going to make a round 2 trip later on to come back for him.
Yeah, I don't think he doesn't even have enough money for a teleport.
Oh wait, that's right. It's going to be very hard because sometimes you have to get this ground courier placement correctly because you can't get a flying courier until 3 minutes. So
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be difficult.
And you can't get experience either, so no leap for him. I think I was gonna say TA in this bottom lane by itself. It's against a Drycopter and a Rubik is actually bad. Oh, it's okay. Look at that, Bambi trying to give the teleport to Legendary.
Up at
They
top
can't
lane.
reach.
Up at top lane. Okay, never mind, they're not gonna be fighting. I thought they were about to fight, but Bambi, he's still going for it. Can he reach? But yeah, this is a little bit unfortunate. That's two heroes out of lane, not
There
getting
we go.
any
there we go.
XP.
Yeah, I mean that's a very terrible start. I mean, Slark and Lich here in the mid lane, they've been able to shut down a lot of these creeps just from sacrifice, but also at Pays is going to be level 3 while Legendary is still going to be level 1 for a little while, and they can go for an early kill if they want to. Because currently Mirana has no leap, sends an arrow, but it's going to miss.
A little bit strange to see Morana choose an ability before you've seen your lineup, as in the terrible screech going on in the background. But it's a little bit strange to see her pick up an ability without waiting to see where she was. I mean, they weren't going for any aggression. There was no one around going to be finding a kill anytime soon. It was a little bit strange that she decided to pick up the arrows to that lead. So she kind of got paid for it. I don't think next time she plays Morana. There we go, for the mid lane, there goes to jump on in, they're doing a lot of damage, Legendary, he's in a lot of trouble, and that's what happens when you miss out on the first 1.5 minutes of the game.
Yeah, and even after, like, there's nothing that Mirana can do now in this mid lane. Ape is going to be, oh, hold that for Uchiha in the top lane.
Taking a lot of damage.
there.
He's turning back around, and Jake Uchiha, you need to get your crusher, you need to get it out of there. Fissure is not going to keep him on the side, and standing, he comes flying on. Oh, not standing, PKO comes flying on in. And now he's going to continue chasing down Ando. Necromacon's coming on in, but Necromacon's going to be careful himself. He's going to see the Crystal Man, he's like, oh, fresh meat. He's going to come flying on through. He needs to get that buster off onto the trees. He doesn't get close enough, and he will leave Necromacon alone. But this Timbersaw, he's looking scary.
Yeah, Pickle there on Timbersaw, I think he just latched onto the wrong tree there. I think he was trying to go for the tree with like the lamp that's right next to it. But unfortunately it was just a little bit off. Latched onto one of the trees to the side. So Pickle is still able to get a kill there, but in bottom lane. I completely missed that. But this is what I was saying, Templar Assassin against these two heroes is just not, it's not doable.
They're gonna make him pay. And Legendary in middle, speaking of paid, he's paying hard. We've got the jump straight back on, lands on Legendary. Legendary's in a lot of trouble. And then the Frost Blast comes out and will finish him off.
Yeah, Tinky and Zappe is really bringing down the pain on that.
Bottom lane again, they're going on Bambi.
was
He
down a
does
lot of
meld, and he turns back around and throws out that meld strike. And Bambi's gonna be careful. If he melds, you don't want to come out of there. Not with Mescal and Joppy looming to kill you.
Yeah, that rocket barrage will just destroy the refraction charges as well. So there's very little defense that Bambi can use. The moment they pick up a sentry or dust, it's just done for them.
And Tinky picks it up. They're going to turn on to Necromacon. Necromacon, you are gone. The arrow comes through. It does land on Tinky. Legendary wants to try and do something, but a DD Slark is just going to say no way and will force him back out of there. And actually, they're thinking about going back on in. They jump on in, jumps in, and they find themselves a kill at the same time. Down the bottom when Gyro finds himself a kill. At pay, he jumps into Shadow Darks, and actually, wow, it's completely superior invisibility. The tower can't even attack. I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like you can just dive the fountain and it won't spot you. Like it's wards, set like, you know, the wards. Oh, I hold that for in top. We've got no, never mind. But yeah, there's like it basically stops. Even Gem can't spot you, for example.
Because I thought Tower was the only thing that had a true pure invisibility or revelation, but huh.
No. Yeah, I'm not sure like on the single target abilities like, you know, Slather and Bounty Hunter. I don't think they do, but I mean, I don't remember. It's been a while since I've actually used Slark or played Bounty Hunter against Slark or something like that. So yeah, but I know that towers. It's that's why it's so powerful. Particularly if you get a level 6, you can put on the aggression and just dive towers, and you'll be fine. Doesn't matter.
Ugh. Hate Slark. But that's just my opinion. I just not a Slark fan. Especially when he first came out, everyone was just using him and no one knew how to go against him. It was like, oh. Fun. But
Yeah, I like Slark. I like playing Slark.
Not yours.
Speaking of which, though, up top lane though, the Slaughter versus Timbersaw. Slaughter's not doing too well. He's only 6 for 1. He's the highest hitting hero on their team. 6 for 1. Everyone on Myth, even the supports are almost higher than that. So Myth eSports doing very well. It jumps on in onto Legendary in mid lane, and they will pick him off at the same time. Top though.
I get to win.
Yeah, I was actually watching him from top, but Necromonicon might be in a lot of trouble in bottom. Oh, that's just an easy kill. There's just kills going everywhere. We can't keep an eye on all of these.
Each lane at least lost a hero.
Yeah, 11-0 in the first 6 minutes. This is not looking good for BE.
Not at all. And now everyone's TPing back to their lanes, but just the last hits are crazy. Timbersaw 33, Jarek for 32, Slark 25, but he's got all the kills in the world that he needs to keep back up. And now the tier 1 tower down bottom will easily
Dire's
fall.
bottom tower has fallen.
Just to give you guys an idea of who Myth are, if you're not aware. Actually, Slark tries to jump in. They are former Venom. They've just had a team name change. Most of the if I can remember correctly, most of the roster is pretty much the same, besides obviously the standings for this game. But yeah, so former Venom, they did really well in the spring season. So we expect to see them do quite well this time around as well. And they're actually showing quite a lot of strength already in the, I think it's the second game for today.
And in mid lane, Necromonicon, he's got nothing he can do. Stun does come through, does the armor out of pairs, and he will take it to the face. Tinky, will he survive? He does. Clicking correctly with add to pace, taking the aggro off him. So, nice little trick there for those of you who don't know. If you click a teammate, you do drop aggro from tower and creeps, so you can get away a little bit there.
Yeah, you could do the same thing by clicking creeps as well. So, yeah, I mean, currently Myth, they're in a very strong position. They've got tier 1 tower in bottom, and they're just going to continue harassing it down. Mescal on the Drycopter, he's getting his farm. There's very little here that B can do. Oh, we might see another kill on Bambi.
And Bambi's turning around, he turns around, Meld Strikes, a cooldown is just whooping enough. It just crunches on top of Bambi's face, and he melts. There's nothing he can do too much about that. And up at top, Pickle is being a little bit aggressive to Uchiha. He wants to get in, he's trying to get as many last hits as he can, but Pickle's just not going to happen down bottom lane. Anders, he's taking a lot of damage. He will fall through that Slark just coming in, and now Neko, he will be able to get the jump. He's got haste, he's got more than enough, and there goes Neko. So that's a double kill going his way, and he's just going to rotate back out of there. They may even look to jump on Bandy. At the same time, he's killing all over the map. Baby's taking more damage. He's going to turn around and throw a little bit of a meld strike in. Pickle ends up finding Uchiha up top, and the very, very quick GG is called. And Myth eSports, they'll be taking the second game of the day. Their second game, I believe.
Dire's bottom.
Yeah, and a very quick one too, under 9 minutes. I think this is one of the fastest games we've seen so far as well. And there was not a very quick one yesterday, but Bambi saying they won't let that happen again. But Myth showing their strength, showing their power here, and taking that very quick. Wow, no one even hit level 10. Taking a very quick game.
Quick indeed.
This has been a Defense of the Australians broadcast. We have a lot more action coming up. We have so many games, we have no